What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode number 10 of the Ultimate Ironman series. At the end of the last one, I did start killing these yaks and told you guys that I'm going to be doing them up until 70 combat so I can use the Slayer Master in Zenaris. I also did mention that I do need 55 defense to wear the Nitsanon helm, but I decided that I'm going to be grinding out 60 attack first so I can wield my Dragon Scimitar. Also, I'm not using the Dragon Battle Axe yet because it drains my attack when I use the special attack, and I don't have the super attack potions unlocked to counter that. I'm not too sure on the exact experience per hour I'm getting here. I know it's really common training spot for a lot of lower levels, and I know it's pretty good XP, but I'm not too sure on the exact amount. Hey, so there is a big level to get. I'm really excited for this one. There's level 60 attack. I can wield my Dragon Simi now and start destroying these yaks. I'm also a few thousand experience away from getting 54 hit points, and I am currently 66 combat. I was also keeping track of the XP rate I was getting here, and with my current level and gear, I'm getting about 35k per hour, so it's not too bad. I decided instead of training strength, I'm going to do 48 to 55 defense now so I can wear my Nezi helm. I think even if I hit 70 combat, if I don't have the defense level, I'm still going to stay here until I get it so I can equip it before I start doing Slayer. Alright, so there's another grind down. 55 defense, I can wear my Nezi helm now. Also at 68 combat, so I'm not quite 70 yet. I'm going to be staying here still until 70 and training strength. But this is what my setup for Slayer is going to look like for a while. It's actually pretty decent if you compare it to a lot of my other accounts at this point. So this is where I finished out my stats once I hit 70 combat, 60 attack, 54 strength, and 55 defense. I've been here maybe like 6 to 7 hours, so yaks are definitely a good option. They're pretty AFK as well. I know I keep saying one last thing before Slayer, but this time it really is the last thing I have to do. And that is to get to 60% RC's favor so I can use the spellbook for Ensouled Heads. Also, what's really nice is since I did finish the Client of Corinne quest, I get 2 times the favor gain in every house on Zaya. So getting these stupid books for favor is going to go a lot faster. Also, I'm going to be using all of the book rewards I get on runecrafting, and I am hoping that while I do this, I manage to find the book that unlocks the teleport to Corinne spell. Sadly, I didn't find the book, so I'm going to have to go back later, maybe look on Reddit. I know there's usually some threads of people posting where the teleport book is at. But I am at 60% favor now, and I did also get a rune crafting level from the Books of Knowledge. In order to unlock the fastest route back up here, to use my Ensouled Heads, I need to unlock this Fairy Ring, which does cost 80k. I'm going to be using the normal spellbook for Alks, and if I get Ensouled Heads, I'm going to be using this Fairy Ring to come back up here and change my spellbook to use the Ensouled Heads. After all these videos of gaining levels, doing quests, getting items, we can start Slayer. I did go and get my first task. Thankfully, I didn't get screwed over by it. I have to kill 144 Banshees. Now, for this one, I'm definitely not going to be killing the normal Banshees because Twisted Banshees are amazing, if you guys haven't done them before. They are in the Catacombs, and they're level 89, and they drop a ton of herbs. I did already get the earmuffs that I need, and I also did go and get a looting bag, because I'm going to need this looting bag for all of the herbs I'm going to get when they're noted. I did also go and buy 100 nature runes for Alks when I'm doing Slayer. So originally with this, I had a whole plan to show you guys on how I plan to get back here and to note all the herbs I'm getting. But I forgot that this is multi-combat, and if you're trying to melee them, it can be really annoying. Of course, this might be a little bit better if you're like range safe spotting down here or something. But doing these when they're aggroed is an absolute pain, and I can't be asked teleporting away every 3 to 4 minutes just to come back and have them be aggroed again. So for just this one task right now, instead of picking up every herb drop I get, I'm only going to be picking up the Raynars. And of course, I'm going to be picking up all of the good seed drops I get. And I forgot to mention too that these drop a lot of really good pure essence. I've done 31 kills so far, and I already have 300 pure essence. Also, I started this task off at 54 strength, so I've already gained a strength level. And I believe I did start off at 23 Slayer too, so I've already gained 4 levels there. But I guess I'm going to finish this task, and I'll see you guys back when it's over to show you all the seeds I got. So that is the first task over with. I am up to 58 strength now, also 57 hit points, and 34 Slayer. In terms of the drops that I got, it was a pretty decent amount of herbs. I am up to 13 Raynars now, and I got some Toadflax, Avanto, Irid, and Snapdragons. I think I had around 900 before the tasks, so I got almost 1400 pure essence from that. But now it's time to get another task. I'm really hoping it's not dragons, because it'll be a pain. 123 Fire Giants. They're kind of annoying, but once they're unaggroed, it should be pretty easy. Also, one more thing that I did fail to mention. I told you guys that I wasn't going to be using an offhand because I don't really care about the defense since I'm going to be flicking. So I decided I'd just wield my Tome of Fire. The main reason being since I'm going to be alking, and if I didn't have the Tome, I'd have to have Fire Runes somewhere in my inventory. It's kind of funny using the Tome of Fire for doing melee, but I guess on an Ultimate Ironman, since you can't bank it, it makes sense. So that's a fire giant task over with. I got up to 60 strength and really close now to 40 slayer as well. I did get 4 ensouled heads from this, and these are 650 XP each, so it's going to be around 2,500 prayer experience just from this one task. So the runes I need for these heads are soul runes, nature runes, and body runes. I'm pretty much just going to be buying all the runes I ever need for these from Ali Morsane, since I believe he does have like every rune in the game in his shops. And then I'm just going to use the fairy ring I unlocked earlier, run up here, change my spellbook with this NPC, and then start resurrecting these. And as you guys know, when you kill them, you do get prayer experience. So with these ensouled heads, I've been thinking, and it does require really high magic levels for some of these higher ensouled heads to actually use them. I can already get greater demon tasks, and it requires 72 magic just to use those ensouled heads. So if I don't have that magic level, I'd end up just having to drop those ensouled heads or not pick them up, and that's a lot of prayer experience I won't get. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to continue doing Slayer until I get a task of ensouled heads that I can't use. Like if I get a Bloodveiled task, if I get a demon task, or even a Dagonoth task, I can't use any of these right now. Before I go and actually do that task, I'm gonna get my magic level up to 72, and the reason I'm doing 72 is because that is the level for resurrecting demons. Everything after that I won't really unlock for a while. Like the Abyssal Demons isn't until 85 Slayer, so I don't have to worry about that. So 72 magic should be a good milestone to be able to use pretty much every ensouled head I get. I do have a method for doing that, but I'll tell you guys more about that later when I actually have to do it. Alright, time to get another task. Let's see what we get. 18 cave slimes. That is a really bad task. Really, man? Freaking fire giants again. Oh, I guess the task is good because it gives me ensouled heads, but flicking it is a pain. Thankfully, this task is over. 9 more ensouled heads, and also I did get a loop half, which I'm definitely going to be saving for when I eventually get the tooth half and I can get that dragonstone. Also up to level 43 Slayer. Ensouled heads got me almost 2 prayer levels, 1k away from 45 now. And the next task is Harpy, son of a... Now there's a decent task, 131 trolls. These drop ensouled heads too, so I'll probably get another prayer level from this task. So the troll task is done, and that is 6 tasks in a row. I did go from 62 to 64 strength, and also up to 45 Slayer. I did also get 3 ensouled heads from that task. I think these are like 900 XP each, so it's definitely going to get me to 45 prayer. I am going to be changing up what I'm doing here, but I do want to get one more task first before I do that. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm happy that I'm taking a break from Slayer because I don't want to do that freaking task right now. I did mention to you guys in the last video, I believe when I got climbing boots, that sometime in the near future I want to do all the troll quests because they do give a lot of herb XP. Now these 2 quests that give herb XP will get me from 40 to 45 herb, and at 45 I can use the Irits to make super attack potions, which means that I can also use my dragon battle axe. It definitely would have been more efficient to do this before I started Slayer, but I've been doing quests like pretty much non-stop for like the last 2 weeks, so I wanted to take a little break from it and do some Slayer. But now that that break's over, we're going to get back to questing and get these out of the way. There are 7 total quests that I'm going to be doing right now. My Arm's Big Adventure, which does give, I believe, 10,000 herb XP, does require me to have 29 farming. So there's a bunch of other quests I have to do to get that level, but we're going to be starting off with the Troll Stronghold quest. There's Troll Stronghold done. Really easy quest, having Protect from Melee. 1 quest point. Now the next quest I am going to be doing is Edgar's Ruse. I hope I'm saying that right. It does give, I think, 11,000 herb XP. Yeah, it gives 11,000 herb XP, so this is going to be a really big quest to do. For this quest, I do need a Raynar potion unfinished, though, so I'm going to have to go and destroy my looting bag. So when I do that, I'll probably put everything back into my looting bag, and I'm just going to keep the Irits and the Raynars in my inventory, since it's going to be useful to have those on hand when I need them. This quest was really annoying on an Ultimate Ironman account. Normally you have to go back up here, I think like 4 times, but since you have to bring so much stuff and the inventory space is limited, I had to go up here an extra time. So I think it might have been one of the most annoying quests I've actually done on this account so far. But there is the quest done with 40 to 43 herb. Now I need to start doing some quests that are going to get me farming XP, because I need level 29 in order to do My Arm's Big Adventure, which is the quest that is going to get me the rest of the herb XP I need. I like how I just came off saying that Edgar's Ruse was like the worst quest I've done on this account, and then I had to do this quest. This one, whew. So first off, I did get a smithing level from finishing this quest, and second off, if you're doing this on an Ultimate Ironman, get to 40 smithing first, because the part where you have to give the bars to the director is a pain. You can't really cancel out of it much either, so if she says she wants mithril bars and you don't have the level for that, if you cancel out of it, there's a pretty high chance you're going to have to go back and give them ores again. And also remember that to use the blast furnace here to make the bars for this part, you don't have to be 60. You can pay 2500 GP to use the blast furnace for 10 minutes. And then just pray to the RNG gods that she assigns you bars that are easy to make. So with the giant dwarf being done, I can do the next quest, which is going to be Forgettable Tale. This did require the giant dwarf to do. I needed to unlock the blast furnace anyway, so it kind of worked out. But I'm going to do this quest now. It's a lot of waiting, so I'll probably just watch a TV show or movie or something on the side. Forgettable Tale done, 5,000 more farming experience, and also up to level 27 farming. I did also hit 1,200 total, so another cool milestone to hit with this. But I'm going to be ending the video here. I hope you guys did enjoy watching it. I do still have 3 more quests to do until I can make those super attack potions. And I also do need to get 60% favor in Tai Bo and I for my arm's big adventure, so that should be a ton of fun. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.